Small monkey to big monk welcomes you. Here true corporate stories become timeless lessons in leadership, decision-making, workplace wisdom, and a little laughter from the corporate jungle. If you enjoy authentic corporate stories with practical life lessons and some workplace humor, please like, share, subscribe, and join the troop. Go around the obstacle, your true destination awaits you, said his fiancée. Vedant Mani, a doctorate in microbiology, was brilliant and had a keen sense of observation. In the year 1978, he started as a research assistant in the microbiology division of a large consumer goods company, Multiboon Novelty or MBN. Their soap powder, Boon, was among the top 3 brands in India. Boon was having enzyme blends to remove dirt and grime. Vedant's main job was in the laboratory and the production area. It had huge fermenters for producing the enzymes. After the production of each batch, Vedant had to collect materials from the fermenters to extract and concentrate the enzyme-producing bacteria for making fresh batches. Vedant's immediate boss, Mansukh Trivedi, had assigned him the task of extracting and testing before concentrating the enzyme-producing bacteria. The actual yield had come down to below 60% of the expected yield. This was a matter of very serious concern for Multiboon, but they could not find any solution. Vedant made a stunning discovery. Despite all the precautions, the seed bacteria were contaminated with a different species that degraded the enzymes. The bad bacteria were less than 0.1% of the total, but caused significant degradation of the enzymes. Vedant isolated the active enzyme-producing bacteria and did a laboratory-scale trial. As anticipated by Vedant, the yield matched the expected yield. With great enthusiasm, Vedant informed Mansukh about his discovery of the reason for the steady decline in enzyme yield. Mansukh nodded thoughtfully and even seemed to be worried a little, because the cause of the problem was a series of lapses over a long period of time. A revised process was implemented, and Multiboon saved over rupees 1.5 crores per month in enzyme purchases. The top management was absolutely delighted, and they organized a celebratory meeting in the company's auditorium. The MD and the HOD paid glowing tributes to the research team, and especially to Mansukh as the leader of the team. Vedant's name was mentioned in passing as a member of the research team. He soon realized that due to the corporate structure, information flow from Vedant to corporate management would have to compulsorily go through Mansukh. It was the ideal setup for big monkeys to take credit for the achievements of their juniors. Unless Mansukh displayed true leadership qualities and shared the credit, Vedant could not foresee a way to overcome this career obstacle, which was an outcome of the hierarchy in companies. However, the news spread via the grapevine and ultimately reached the MD, a big monk in the corporate jungle. He had observed the sudden improvement of the team's performance after the entry of Vedant into the team. His enthusiasm and commitment had raised the standard of performance in the team. Vedant was pleasantly surprised when he received a promotion as research associate and a 30% hike in pay. The MD had wisely made a positive move. This was the silver lining to the dark clouds, and it helped Vedant in his future assignments. However, Vedant's uneasy feeling persisted. "The captain gets the credit whether you like it or not," said his future father-in-law when they had discussed the matter. Vedant and his fiancée had evaluated the situation with equanimity and without any bitterness. They decided to seek greener pastures with hope and enthusiasm. "Let's swing to a better jungle," said Vedant, and immediately his fiancée chimed in lovingly, "Our own jungle." Vedant mooted the idea of going to the US for postdoctoral studies and was morally supported by his entire family. When his parents and friends expressed their concerns about an uncertain future in the US, Vedant coolly said, "A wise monkey doesn't wrestle every gorilla, he swings to a better jungle." Seeing the confidence and determination of Vedant, they would feel reassured and wish him all success. While Vedant continued at Multiboon for a few more months, he started his preparations for his postdoctoral studies in the US. He and his fiancée landed in the US with barely any cash, but due to the support of relatives and campus jobs, he could manage the few months before he got a scholarship and a stipend. The next few years were difficult but rewarding. Scholarships, campus jobs, and the unwavering support of his wife carried them through. After completing his postdoctoral studies, he worked in the dairy industry, got married, saved enough capital, and eventually founded Vedant Biocultures. Vedant built a company that openly values thinking rather than hierarchy. The company functions like a close-knit family and now exports to about 18 countries around the globe. Big Monk Wisdom: a wise monkey doesn't wrestle every gorilla, he swings to a better jungle because the jungle never disappeared, it merely learned to wear a suit. If you like this story, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. To receive notifications, click on the bell icon. If you wish to share your story, please send an email to prsmonks@outlook.com or 11decibels@gmail.com. If this story reminded you of someone from your own workplace jungle, share this episode with them. See you next week on Small Monkey to Big Monk.